James took his first step, and the ground turned against him. As James stepped onto the narrow stone path, the stones behind him began collapsing into the endless abyss. There was no stopping now, only one way forward. But the path ahead was beginning to disappear. The path ended, but the trial was far from over. After only a few more steps, the stone pathway at the ended was nothing but then, in the lantern's glow, James 9 and a floating dusk existed only for those who visit bridge. Footprints, in a place where no one should have ever walked. Halfway across the bridge, James suddenly stopped. Human footprints were clearly visible in the ancient dust. They weren't fresh, but they didn't look thousands of years old either. The footprints ended right in front of a sealed stone door. The door stood before him, but there was no way to open it. Following the mysterious footprints, James reached the enormous stone door. He searched every corner, but there was no handle and no lock. Then, and in the glow of his lantern, strange carved symbols began to appear on the wall. The symbols reacted to James's touch. This door could not be opened by strength, only by wisdom. 7 ancient Egyptian symbols appeared across the wall. James realized they had to be pressed in the correct order. One wrong choice could reset the entire trial. James made his choice, and the pyramid answered. One wrong symbol, and the pyramid came alive. James pressed the first symbol. Instantly, the entire chamber shook violently. Massive stones crashed from the ceiling. He realized he had made the wrong choice. The trial had rejected him. Then, James remembered something. Amid the collapsing chamber, James looked at the golden artifact in his hand. The same 7 symbols were engraved on its surface. The answer had been with him all along. After thousands of years, the first seal finally opened. The enormous stone door slowly opened. A freezing wind rushed from the darkness beyond, where no gold nor artifact and Nevilim but another hidden chamber. But what waited inside was not treasure. James believed the first trial was over, but the real secret was waiting inside. The enormous stone door slowly opened completely. James stepped cautiously into the hidden chamber. At its massive stone throne, and before it stood an ancient stone tablet covered with Egyptian inscriptions that looked like a warning. The ancient warning revealed the true purpose of the second trial. Only the worthy may continue. James read the ancient inscription. It declared, the first seal has opened. The second trial will test not your strength, but your truth. The second trial begins in episode 5.